All right, I consider this to be a tough question. It says, consider the graph 9 minus x squared. That's a parabola, downward facing. I see that. This is the parabola over here. Relatively simple. Vertex at 9 along the y-axis, plus or minus 3 are the x-intercepts. Relatively simple, by the way. All right? So they go said, find the coordinates at a point P. And I'm going to say I don't know that. So I'm going to point out, I'm going to simply say that this is A. I don't know what it is. But looking at it, I know the A, just looking at the picture, by the way, is between 0 and 3. Right, now what's the y going to be? The y is going to be 9 minus a squared. The thing is, I don't know what a is. Right? What I do know, though, is this. Reading it, says, find a coordinate point P in the graph for which that's the tangent line. Now, if it's a tangent line, I want to point out I know the slope of this line at that point. So how do I know that? I know f prime of x is going to be minus 2x. So the slope of this line at that given point is going to be minus 2a. I know that much. Okay, I still don't know what a is. But what I do know is I know to compute slope. And let's go through that. So I need 2 points. This point over here is 5 comma 0. I'll write that down for you now. So the slope of that line is going to be the change in y. So it's going to be 9 minus a squared minus 0. I'm taking this, subtracting that. What goes on bottom? A minus 5. Let me write that down. What's the slope? It's minus 2a. Right? I got an equation I want to know here. I got to figure it out. And on top you get 9 minus a squared. I'm multiplying both sides by a minus 5. So you get minus 2a times a minus 5. I think I'm doing okay. By the way, I realize the a looks like a 9. And it's really poor penmanship. So I'm going to keep writing it over here. 9 minus a squared equals minus 2a squared. Let's see what else you get there. Plus 10a. Boy, that doesn't look good. Let's try to rewrite it. It's quadratic in form, right? So 2a squared. Oh, I'm sorry, not 2a squared. I'm adding 2a squared to both sides, so it'd be a squared. Sorry about that. So I added 2a squared to both sides, minus 10a, and I subtracted that from both sides. I get plus 9 equals 0. Well, I think I can factor that. What do you get? A, that equals 0. I'm going to say 1 and 9. And it looks like minus, minus. So a could be 1, or a could be 9. Well, I'm confused already. However, if I thought about what I wrote down over here, the a must be between 0 and 3. So the a can only be 1. It can't be 9. So I'm going to write the point down now for you. That's what they asked for. The a is 1. And we'll see if it makes sense, by the way. The a is 1. And the y would be 9 minus 1, which is 8. I want to claim, though, looking at the picture, some people would say, oh, it's much easier for me to just guess at that. That looks at 1/3 up, the 3, which is 1, and this looks roughly about 8 over here. This doesn't get you credit, by the way. What gets you credit is the work. So I want to emphasize, I put work down over here. We also typed the work up for you, but the indicated point is 1/8. All right? So what is that? Right over here. Again, the picture helped me get that point. It really did. Help me to develop an equation. Thank you.